Hi, I'm Allison, and I'm here to talk to you about another tip from Leading Edge Dog Show Academy. So we've talked a lot about grooming and training your dog, but we haven't talked a lot about like the physical and mental conditioning of your dog. And for some reason, Danny is really excited to be on YouTube. So here we are. So here is our friend Danny, and as you can see, there's not much to hide on a dachshund, right? And I believe in physically and mentally preparing my dogs for the dog show. And we know why we're doing this, right? We know that we're going to dog shows, that it's a competition, and our dogs don't. And we want to have them in the best physical condition that we can. I love to walk my dogs, jog with my dogs, take them for free runs in the field, but they also need to trot. They need to trot at the pace that you want them to be in at the dog show, and they need to do this for, a sustained period of time. So I'm talking 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, and they need to do this on a regular basis. So you can live where the climate is different. I live in a place where there's snow part of the year, there's ice, it's very cold outside. Clearly, a smooth-coated dog with short legs isn't going to get the right amount of exercise or the right kind of exercise all year round if I depend on clearly walking him outside as his only form of exercise. Same if you live in a really hot place where your dog can't always be exercised outside. So nothing does replace walking your dog on a leash outside, talking to it, and encouraging it. But a tool that I do like to use for most people that, don't live in a temperate climate all year round is using a treadmill. So we're going to move Danny to the treadmill and show you how we do this. So we have a treadmill, and it's made exclusively for dogs. You can use a human type one. The quieter the treadmill, the better off. I've started off all of my dogs. All I do is have the treadmill out. I have them running around. I have them walk on it, and I give them some of their favorite treats. So here we go. Come on, Dan. So as you can see, he's very happy to be on it. I am never going to leave him on it by himself. I'm never going to tie him up. And the treadmill comes with all the safety features. It has a side rail, it has, an emergency stop. So I'm going to start it up, and it gives us a countdown down to 3. Danny knows what's about to happen, and then it starts. So we don't want him just walking, we want him to be organized. So through trial and error, we have worked out the speed that's optimal for Danny, and I keep it written down. So he is best at going at 2.3, so I want to get it up to the appropriate speed as soon as possible. And as you can see, that makes Danny trot. And he's really happy, his tail's wagging, he thinks that this is awesome. And just keep, I want to talk to him and tell him, good boy, Dan, right? I want him to go at the pace that I want him to be at the dog show. I want to make sure that he's happy the whole time that he's doing it, which clearly he is. I keep the leash out of the way, and I just stand here. I do this 10 minutes, 3 or 4 times a week, depending on our schedule. He also goes for free walks. We play with the ball in the paddock. But this is how I can make sure that he knows how to trot. He moves in a nice straight line, so you want to make sure that the speed is at a speed where your dog is trotting and not pacing and moving in a nice straight line with their head up. His tail's wagging, so clearly he's having a good time, even though I'm talking to you instead of talking to him. Because normally I'd just be like, hey Dan, good boy. And I would just encourage him to keep going. And like I said, we do this for about 10 minutes. So once Danny has had his workout on the treadmill, the great feature about this is that I can just shut it down, and it's going to slow down, and then I tell him, what a good boy, Danny, good boy, and then I let him come down off the front, and here he is. You can see he's happy to get right back up at it again, and I give him one of his favorite treats so that he knows that he's had a good time. So please remember that it is very important to physically and mentally prepare your dog for the dog show. If this includes a treadmill, then use it to your best advantage. So I hope that helps you in conditioning your dog. Please go to our YouTube channel and like and subscribe, and visit us on the web at leadingedgedogshow.academy.com. Thank you for your time. See you next week.